Your credit score tells people what kind of human being you are. People seem to be so monolithic about credit. Credit is only about loans. Dude, you can't even sell insurance without a good credit score. Like you can't go get a job at State Farm. There's so many jobs that even run credit now. You can't just think about it as a loan getting number. Dude, that's a financial moniker. You have your social security number to identify you as a human being in America. Your credit score tells people what kind of human being you are. What people don't understand is credit is not just credit on the bureaus. Look, you have bureaus like LexisNexis that report your criminal history. That's a credit repository. You have bureaus like SageStream who record every single a piece of information that you've ever put on a credit application. There's so much more to just this FICO score that people think of. Your whole entire life can be pulled up with a credit score. A social security number can be ran to make sure you're an American citizen and you're not a criminal. Well, a credit score tells you everything else. And a lot of businesses these days, they'll even say, do you mind if we run a credit report? You may not even be selling financial products. They want to see what kind of person you are, and that's the truth. And so it's not just about getting loans. The loan difference is astronomical. If anybody looks up the definition of compound interest and figures out what it really is, percentage when you're saving even 2 or 3 points on a loan, 2 or 3 percentage points on a loan can be thousands of dollars in even a small loan. A $13,000, $15,000 loan, you're getting charged 5% instead of 8% interest. If you compound that interest over 5 years, you're gonna save like 30%. Thousands of dollars. Somebody's like, oh, it's 7% or 5%. They tend to think, again, very monolithic, when it comes to credit. Man, you better look up what compound interest means. You better look up what the actual definition of APR. There's a reason they turned it into an acronym, because you might start asking questions after that, You get screwed unless you get the right deal. That's it. It's just like with a house. People take subprime mortgages. That $500,000 house, well, in California, that $800,000 house you're buying, in 30 years, you're going to end up paying like $1.4 million for that house, man. And people don't realize that until they get in, they get into actually paying the real mortgage. A lot of these subprime loans, you go in with a bad credit score, they're going to give you 5 years, 0 interest. And you're like, oh man, this is a doable mortgage. I wonder why everybody doesn't go get a subprime mortgage and get $1 million house. Well, there's a good reason for that, is that, $4,000 mortgage in 5 years is going to be like $7,500 a month. Then you're going to realize, holy crap, I'm going to end up paying double what this house costs in the end, because I'm going to pay this $4,000 mortgage ballooned to $7,500, and I still got 25 years of this 30-year mortgage left, And that happens not more often than we think. We got into a worldwide recession because of our nationwide mortgage lending issues. It's crazy what happened. We turned the world upside down because we wrote bad loans for about 10 years.